That's all before the hour's done. Coming up next hour, FYI, we have Crafters Companion. I got two big rock stars with me tonight. Crafters Companion, Sarah Davies. We got a huge hour next hour, so stick around for that as well. But let's jump into this next item. And this one actually is also available with an auto ship. And it's called the 12-inch border cut and emboss folders. So the one you're seeing right here is this is October. And the October one has all these beautiful, beautiful designs included. You actually get 3 of them. And you saw Anna actually work with this a little earlier. The January one is called the ribbon border. And I definitely remember her using this one during the Elite Empress Today special. You get 3 of those in that. And then finally in April, this one's called scroll work. So there's 3 shipments if you want to get auto ship. If you just want to get a single ship, of course, you're going to get the fall forward design. So Anna, you actually did work with this when we were talking about the Elite. What makes these extra special as embossing folders?
Well, because with the Elite, you're getting the large plate system, and generally, I would say most embossing machines or cut and emboss dies. The machines come with smaller footprints, right? And so that large plate system that's 8 by 8 by 13, you are able to do a full 12-inch border with that large plate system, the 2 A plates, and the fall floral is so beautiful. So you see how the die is embedded in the folder. This is our very first set that's a full 12 inches. You are going to be able to use these for card making, for wrapping candles, adding ribbon to gifts. These are the types of designs. Look at this with the traditional acorn and oak leaf. This is the fall floral. And then, oh, I just love this with the little acanthus leaf and the little ribbon. So beautiful. So they come in sets of 3s, and you get a little idea sheet with them. And I think that if you love to create for card making, this is really fast. So you're going to be able to cut, you cut it at 7 inches and you've got a border, you've got borders that work for A7 cards, or you leave it whole and it's going to take up the entire scrapbook page. So you're able to do extraordinary things with these and I'm so excited. So I'm going to show you how easy that is to work with. And so we're going to do 2 at a time. I could do all 3 on the A plates because they will fit. You want to use, I would use a release paper, like that wax paper in between the die and the matte foil. But then here we have shimmer cardstock. And let me just do this. We've already cut it. You do want to cut your paper to the size of the folder, right? So that it's easier to maneuver and come out of the designs, because the embossing, we're talking about a lot of detail, and then we just want to take that in. Okay, there we go. All right, so 2 at a time. Again, really easy. The machine's going to take the plates from you, right? They're coming out the back, and really, I like this time to think about my next cut. The large plates take longer than the short ones, but the result is, we've just magnified our ability to create something extraordinary in just one single pass. So here we have, see, this is why that wax paper works so well. Look at that. And then we can combine these, right? We're talking about beautiful dressmaker details done in border fashion. Now, this is something, Suzanne, that I always talk about quality, but I don't ever talk about price. And this was when we had designs like this in metal, right? They were 3 times the price. Wow. So that is a really neat cost-saving feature. And that fall floral set is coming first. Our second set that you showed, which is so beautiful, I just want to show these up close. This is the January ribbon borders, and that was the one that I did first during the Elite. So if you look at the tiny little detail that got embossed, and then the edges cut, so we don't have to, we just cut the paper down to the size of the folder. This is what you're able to achieve. And it's not, because the Empress Elite is so even pressured and so smooth in the way that it goes through, do you see how every single one of these roses is the same? Every single one of these scallops is the same. They're aren't any dead spots in the work. And so that is really, it's a testament to the quality of the folder and the machine. So when you're putting these together and you're working on, say, that very important scrapbook page, you're working on, you know, preserving memories, and you want that wonderful little added touch of texture, these border cut and emboss folders, brand new for today, they really, look at that. This is a nice example. So here's the folder, here's the folder. This was made with a die. And so metal, and they really aren't any different, right? That's what's so extraordinary about this new technology and these folders. So I'm going to move to our April scroll work, and she's beautiful too. Everything has a female pronoun. Oh, right, here we go. So double scroll border. Look at it. It is, it's just so detailed. And then we have, so each one of these is designed to be more geometric, right? So this is coming to you in April, and, you know, just in time for Crop at Home 5. So exciting, next May. All right, and when you're thinking about this, right, you're thinking, all right, Anna, I like all the scrapbooking, but I don't really do it. I really want to use all these things for cards. This is what it looks like when you cut and emboss vellum, and you do that in a beautiful color. And you want to cut and emboss and create a border. You do the same techniques with that 12 inches. You just cut them down, you layer them, and you end up with just the perfect embellishment for card making, and not only the card making but the scrapbooking. And with each one of these, it just gets prettier and prettier.
Okay, so let me kind of tell you where we stand. Kevin, how many have we sold and how many in auto ship? Okay, already. Yeah, okay. So we sold well over 200, 150 of those are in auto ship. Because you guys understand, it's pretty awesome. Once she creates one thing, you kind of want the extra goodies to go with it. And also, I love what she said, think about when you cut it down. Also, she said it earlier, if you're making just, let's say you're doing a box, you're wrapping something up like a piece of jewelry, these make gorgeous ribbons. Like take them and use them as ribbons. Or another thing is napkin rings. So if you want to make some of the most gorgeous napkin rings, that is what you want to do as well. So little crafting tip from yours truly. All right. So how was she cutting all these incredible, intricate designs? She did it with this, guys. It is the brand new world launch of the Empress Elite. You get the turntable with it. It's faster. It's a little more quiet. It's already quiet to start with, but it's even quieter than before. It has been 5 years since her original launch, and now we've got the upgraded version. At this point in the show, we have sold close to 600. Here's what I'm going to advise you guys. When I do a pair of jeans from DG2, we'll do like 25, 30,000 a day. I have just a couple of thousand of these available in the auto ship, and actually less than that in the single ship. In fact, I'll give you an update on that. How many do I have left in single ship? Because we didn't start with a lot at all. Okay, if you just want the unit itself and both the plate systems, I have 900 left for the entire day. But the vast majority of you are going for the whole ball of wax, which I get. We have 3 auto ships that are attached to it for 34 and some change, 39 and some change, $32.95. All right, remember, free shipping, 5 flex for today only. We've already sold close to, we'll go over 600 even before we get through this hour. So do not forget to go to bed without getting it. It's a die cutting and it's an embossing machine. All right, I told you I have another new item. We got a couple more things to get to. Oh my goodness. I cannot get over the price on this one, guys. $29.95. It's brand new. You're going to make 12 cards. And what she's done